we've talked about World War II a lot, and we've talked about other things that go on. We know about the Vietnam conflict. We know about the Korean War. We know about World War One, also known as the Great War.
Yes.
Did you know that there is actually a war called the Great Emu War?
So I'd say yes or no.
No, it's like true or false. Is that a real thing?
Oh, true or false?
There was World War One, the Great War. World War Two, everyone knows. Korean War, Vietnam conflict. I mean, there's wars
You said
everywhere.
it's
You
called
got
the Great Emu War
yeah.
or the Emu War?
No, the Great Emu War.
The Great Emu War. I genuinely have never heard of this. And based on how you're setting up this question, I'm going to say it's true, but we could make this a little different. How about I guess where this war happened?
Oh, or
It never
how
happened.
it was fought.
Okay, so it is a real war. Okay, so I'll
It
okay.
indeed
How,
is.
how about I guess where it is? Because that I would really wouldn't know. Okay.
Okay.
Um, Emu War, and I'll guess how it's fought. You could have just
Yeah,
asked a question like that. Okay.
sure.
Um, I'm gonna say number one, where it was fought, Africa. You don't
Okay.
hold, don't okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How it was fought.
Mhm.
Hmm. It was fought. Sorry, you mean weapons or like? What do you mean? Like
Yeah, if you want
was
to do like for instance, in the old days they fought like on horses and then now they fight with drones. If you want to use that or weapons
okay.
like lightsabers, sure, let's go
So
with there.
I'm gonna guess somehow one side fought with cavalry and one side
Okay.
fought with emus.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You're correct. Is what I would be saying if you were right, but you're not right. On both accounts.
Really?
So
Oh,
so
I don't know where emus are from. By the
well,
way.
number two is kind of close.
Okay.
I actually thought when you said I'm going to guess where it's from, you were going to get it right because when I
Hmm.
think emu, I think Aussie
Didn't even
because
know that.
all the weird animals are in Australia,
Wait,
and
I
an
have to get.
emu
Emu was a bird, right? Yes.
it's a weird flightless bird, kind of like an ostrich, but not as big.
Ah.
Okay,
Ah.
so the reason why I said the Great War is because it's called the Great Emu War, and it took place in 1932.
What the
Um,
1932? Okay.
okay. So
All
this is
right.
the one I heard about this, and I thought this is funny. I have to somehow talk about this.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to put this into a thing other than like great wars and histories. Okay. Um, 1932. It was the Great Depression all around the world. Everyone knows
Okay.
about that, which would be another video. Okay. In Australia, large flightless birds, emus, were causing significant damage to crops and farmers in Western Australia. So farmers who were already struggling with the Great Depression now had these gigantic birds like eating their crops. And they're like, dude, help us out. So the government said, you know what? We're going to send a military there and just destroy them. So they sent soldiers armed with Lewis machine guns, which are the gigantic like LMGs from World War One, and
Mm-hmm.
10,000 rounds of ammunition. And they went down there with a military style operation to kill them. And the soldiers, who were led by Major GPW Meredith, faced this challenging task because apparently emus that are animals and are birds are very agile and elusive, even for a LMG. Um,
Wow.
so the emus, with their speed and agility, often outmaneuvered the machine gunners. And additionally, the soldiers had to contend with mechanical issues because machine guns kind of were used in World War One,
Right.
and the emus were also scattered, so they couldn't really hit their target. So about a month of military operations had gone on with very little success, and the Australian government decided to say, "We're done. We're backing out." So the war against the emus was considered a failure. And now, since then, has become a humorous and somewhat absurd episode in Australian history. So the Great Emu War highlighted the challenges trying to control the wildlife populations through military means and has been remembered as a quirky and unsuccessful attempt at a unique agricultural problem.
Wow. So yeah, two things. I didn't know emus were from Australia. I just thought Africa for some reason.
Ostrich, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
thought okay, and wow, that just shows how crap they were at shooting. Like, right? Like they're probably just standing there and just
After a month,
yeah. I know.
they're like, all right, we give up. We're out.
Well, to be fair, it's not a war, but yeah. Okay. Wow. Great Emu
Yeah.
War.
So you were kind of right when you said cavalry, and the other side were fighting with emus because it was
So no, when
LMG,
I said what I said about being in Africa, I was literally thinking some like African tribe was using them against the British or something. Like,
like riding on emus.
I mean, you'd be surprised with like
I
with
They can
with
do it with an
what
ostrich.
I mean. People were riding camels in the battle, and I never
Yeah.
understood that. But yeah, wow. I actually never heard of that. Okay, that was good. But next time you ask me the question, you could ask it like that. If it's like, because obviously I was assuming that that was real in some way.
Yeah,
But
I don't know how to put these together, dude.
that's
I
okay.
don't know how to do game shows.
That's okay. Now we're gonna stay with the theme of wars. Now
Oh,
this is
goodness.
again kind of America, so hopefully,
Oh
because I
no.
try to do this easier for
No.
Chris.
Boo.